Why do writers overuse metaphor and simile? Imagine reading a story where every scene is painted with 100 different comparisons. It might feel overwhelming or even distracting. That's what overusing metaphors and similes can do. These tools are powerful because they turn abstract ideas into vivid pictures. They help readers see, feel, and understand what's happening more clearly. But when writers lean on them too much, the writing can become cluttered or tiresome. Writers often overuse these devices because they want to make their work stand out. They think that adding more comparisons shows creativity or style. Sometimes, they believe it makes their descriptions more emotional or memorable. If a writer struggles to find the right words, they might turn to metaphors and similes as quick fixes. They can seem like shortcuts to better writing, especially when trying to evoke strong images or feelings. Another reason is imitation. Writers may copy the style of authors they admire, who use many metaphors and similes. Certain genres or popular books might encourage this habit. For example, poetic or lyrical writing often relies heavily on figurative language. Writers might think that more comparisons equal better storytelling. Lack of experience also plays a role. New writers might not yet know how to balance figurative language with straightforward description. They might not realize that overdoing it can distract or bore readers. Sometimes, writers use metaphors and similes as a kind of safety net. Instead of showing a scene through action or dialogue, they relying on familiar images to fill in the gaps. This can lead to clichés or awkward comparisons that don't add anything new. It's important for writers to remember that these devices should serve the story, not overshadow it. When used thoughtfully, metaphors and similes can deepen meaning and make writing more engaging. But if they're overused, they can clutter the prose and weaken the impact. Good writers know how to sprinkle these comparisons carefully, making sure they fit naturally into the flow of the story. To avoid overusing them, writers should ask if each metaphor or simile truly clarifies or enriches the scene. They should steer clear of clichés and mixed comparisons that confuse readers. Balancing figurative language with clear, direct descriptions keeps the writing fresh and easy to follow. When a metaphor or simile feels forced or repetitive, it's best to remove or rewrite it. In the end, mastering the art of using metaphors and similes means knowing when to let them shine and when to let the story speak for itself. When used with care, these devices can bring stories to life without overwhelming the reader.